that lasted over 5 months. The Mughals overpowered the Jats and executed Gokul. However, the rebellion didn't die with its leader, and they continued to resist the Mughal rule. Eventually, they succeeded in establishing an independent Jat kingdom in Bharatpur. There was a lot of anger amongst the Hindus because of the jizya tax and the destruction of temples by the Mughals. This anger turned into many rebellions against the Mughal Empire. The Hindu kingdoms and chieftains started to see the Mughals as a common enemy and rose up in revolts. The Satnamis, who were actually Hindus, rebelled against Aurangzeb in 1672. The Satnami sect was founded by Birban in Narnaul, Haryana. The turning point was when a Satnami was killed by a Mughal soldier. The Satnamis killed the soldier in the name of revenge. And of course, more Mughal soldiers were sent to teach them a lesson. The Satnamis fought back and drove out the Mughal soldiers and set up their own administration under Birban. The Mughal reaction to this rebellion was severe, and the Satnamis were crushed. The remaining Satnamis scattered in all directions. And this is why even today, Satnamis are found in small pockets all over the country. The Bundelas were a Rajput clan who controlled territory in the Bundelkhand region in present-day Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. The Bundelas had periodically revolted against the Mughals, and this continued with Aurangzeb too. One of the most iconic Bundelas was Chhatrasal, who raised the banner of revolt against Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb also dealt with rebellions from the Sikhs in Punjab. He saw the rising popularity of Sikhism in northwestern India as a threat to his rule. When two of the Sikh leaders, Guru Arjan Dev and Guru Tegh Bahadur, refused to accept conversion to Islam, Aurangzeb executed them. Tegh Bahadur's brutal execution added fuel to the fire of rebellion. Tegh Bahadur's son, Gobind Singh, was made the flag bearer of Sikhism when he was just 9 years old. Guru Gobind Singh organized the Sikhs into a fighting force by establishing the Khalsa. The Khalsa were a group of initiated warriors who were tasked with protecting the Sikhs from religious oppression. The Khalsa fought against the Mughals and managed to consolidate enough territory to form an independent Sikh kingdom after the downfall of the Mughal Empire. One of the most formidable opponents to the Mughal Empire were the Marathas. The Marathas were a group of peasant warriors from the Deccan. They rose to prominence while holding important positions under the Deccan Sultanates of Bijapur and Golconda. Under the leadership of Shivaji, they quickly became the dominant power in the region. Shivaji carved out a state from the rolling hills near Pune. Shivaji was like an unscratchable itch for Aurangzeb because of Shivaji's guerrilla tactics. The element of surprise can make or break a war. Guerrilla warfare is a technique where soldiers carry out a surprise attack on the enemy when they least expect it. The Mughals were on the receiving end of guerrilla tactics used by the Marathas. You see, the Mughals were used to battle with cannons and elephants, but the Marathas believed that simple would strike in small groups in the dead of night when the enemy was asleep and unprepared. Aurangzeb sent his uncle Shaista Khan to Pune to control Shivaji. But Shaista Khan was so busy planning his daughter's engagement that he forgot his main goal. One fateful night in 1663, Shivaji took a few dozen men and snuck into Shaista Khan's palace under the cover of darkness. The Marathas burst into Shaista Khan's bedroom and a fight ensued. And I don't mean a pillow fight. Shaista Khan got away with a missing finger, but many of his family members were killed. Shivaji became a lifelong enemy of Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb even called Shivaji a mountain rat. Shivaji and Aurangzeb only came face to face once. In 1666, Shivaji received a letter from Emperor Aurangzeb inviting him to come to the royal court at Agra. Despite being suspicious, Shivaji went to meet Aurangzeb. There are many different versions of this story, but it is believed that Shivaji misbehaved in court and was held captive. But of course, Shivaji couldn't just accept being a prisoner, and he plotted a great escape. Because Shivaji is steeped in mythology, there are many legends about how he escaped from Agra. Some stories say that he bribed the guards, while others say that he escaped disguised as a fakir. Some even believe that he escaped hidden in a basket. The bottom line is, Shivaji succeeded, and this changed the history of the Marathas.